Hello everybody, good day to you. This is Karst, and this is part 21 of my playthrough of Greedfall. We are just about to start the trial for Dr. Asili, and I'm going to inform the attorney that I've gathered enough evidence. Let's begin without further ado.
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
Yes, let's start the trial.
Will the trial begin soon?
It seems to be the right time. Excellent investigation work.
Thank you.
I think we have every chance of winning.
Where will the trial be held?
At the palace. I regret to inform you that you will not be able to attend. However, I'm sure the
Oh, I don't get
governor
to
will
actually
keep
watch
you
it happen?
informed
That
of the
sucks.
outcome of the proceedings.
Madame, congratulations.
Oh,
The
now we're
trial
friendly.
was exemplary. Asili's madness was exposed to the entire world. And you have demonstrated the horror of his methods.
Thank you, Excellency. But all praise should be showered upon Lady de Sade. The evidence she supplied was irrefutable.
It was necessary that you hear the victims, in order to understand the extremities to which your science has taken you.
Come now. One cannot conclude that science was guilty here.
Not science, but the savants were. It is never right to set aside humanity in the name of the common good. No knowledge justifies killing or torture.
Your words are wise, and I promise to remember them.
You have not always shown yourself a man of impeccable judgment, Excellency.
Very true.
We are all, from time to time, victim of our own blind enthusiasm, that is true. But this trial has shaken my usual resolve. It may very well change the course of history.
Alright, another reputation +5 as well. Go to the execution with Afra. I will do that, but let's see if Governor Buran has anything new to say to me.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
Oops.
I have to go.
Farewell.
Let's try that again.
Lady, and to...
I wonder if he'll have anything new to say this
Can
time.
you tell me anything about...
Asili is a man of...
You already...
He is one of those rare men. Anatomy has... Do you realize that it...
Inoculate.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything new.
Farewell, man.
Let's go and find his execution location. I think it turned out well for everybody. In the end, he's brought to justice, and his research, I guess, will be kept... Oh, it's just right outside. Oh, okay. Oh, it's right here. Shopping block time.
Afra, are you certain that you want to attend this?
I do not want to attend. I must.
Dr. Asili, you have been found guilty of all accusations brought against you. In consequence, the Bridge Alliance Tribunal condemns you to death. Do you have any final words?
You treat me like a monster. But how many times have you stayed your own hands? So close to the goal to finally find a remedy, you would have done as I. What do a few lives mean when the future of all humanity hangs in the balance? You are nothing more than idiots, incompetents, and you, Baron, are the greatest hypocrite of all. You know that I am right.
Executioner, earn your pay.
That's a cool line to say,
You
actually.
know that I am right.
Earn your pay. Ooh, the cut to black. Very nice. Okay, so that doesn't leave much left. I'm seeing at least 2 maps. 3 maps that I've not visited yet. Champion of the Arena, which I'm not ready for yet. I tried that kind of behind the scenes, off camera, and it didn't go well. I'm still not ready for that. And so I will return to New Serene to talk to Constantine about an Onmeal Frictamen. Heading back to New Serene, I think this is the reward I got for reaching friendly with the Bridge Alliance. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't remember actually picking this up. I don't think there was anything else that was new, as far as I'm aware. I guess maybe the Line Cape of the Bridge Alliance, but as I said before, it's basically the same stats as what I'm wearing now, except it's not red. Which is unfortunate. Constantine, I'm back. I'm a little worried about how you're going to look this time, though. Yeah, still not doing too hot.
My fair cousin! Come closer and tell me what brings you...
Let's talk about the remedy, then.
I wanted to inform you of our progress in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised me, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him Enon Mil Frictimen, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it take shape with my own eyes, during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tir Fradi. It is with him we make our bond, but I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked or wounded.
We did...
I fear...
Yeah,
that
we did try
was
to
exactly
invade
what
and
we
probably
Cousin,
start
I know
industrializing
that I ask much
the
of
first
you,
time
but
around.
I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine. I promise you. But is there a way to communicate with him? I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, in the hopes that it would kill me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. Enon Mil Frictimen decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenedu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me this?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there in my village.
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, fair cousin, for everything.
You're welcome. Alright, meet with Glendan, the leader of the council. Curious to know whether or not Siora's final loyalty mission will be available soon.
Karans, do you need something?
Not
I
yet.
must leave you.
Alright, let's pursue that first, that main mission then. It's pretty much the only one I can do right now. And of course, I am now friendly with every faction, which I'm happy about. Still missing the last loyalty mission for Siora, but beyond that, I think we're in good shape. The fact that we're friendly with everyone, though, makes me think we're maybe coming up to close to the end of the game. Dorhagenedu. And now, we'll talk to the leader.
You have returned. The rule is still
Oh, I
the
am
same.
finally allowed to talk to them now.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladned, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorsht Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, But you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
I can present the seal, but I kind of want to see this dialogue option. Ask to meet the council.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only accepts to meet the members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his seal, and we would know it. I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaigse to obtain such an honor.
How fortunate, then. I've got this in my pocket.
Here is the seal of Donegad Katasach, of the village of Wenxavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Thank you. Are you Glendon?
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am de Sardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin and many other people on our island suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that Enon Milfrichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass.
That's
For
fine.
the path you seek
Give
to
them to
follow
me.
has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And I suppose this cavern is guarded.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Fascinating. I mean, the way he's talking about multiple paths makes me assume there's probably a way to sneak or at least bypass the fights. But him saying that we need to show our understanding of the natives and their island makes me think maybe I'm supposed to just avoid fighting in general. You know, to preserve nature and life and all that. Let's ask him for some information about the sanctuary.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Mil Frichteman. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves.
Prohibited with two T's?
We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
I'm sure the volcano will come into play at one point as well. Enon Mil Frichteman.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano.
You are looking for wisdom to heal Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Okay. What about the role of the council then?
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the council?
We gather here at every long night and every short night. During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom of the council, and of course also the High King. Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, then we also meet here, so that the wisdom of all might be shared, and that we might act as a same people.
That's fair, but it does put you all at risk if people know about that.
I must leave. Goodbye.
If you all gather at the same time. You're gonna need one hell of a security detail. Alright, oh.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
Let's ask about the trial of water.
To pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart.
I will choose the ruse and heart.
No more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
That's solid advice. Trial of Waters is just around the corner. I've been up here before while exploring. I'm sure the way has opened up now, though. Oh yes, the door just wouldn't open before.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
So you're telling me to go buy healing or
sleeping
sleeping
that your
potions.
mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
You're telling me to use sleeping potions. I wonder if I have any in my inventory. I still have new cogs? Okay. Damage cog. I don't seem to have any sleeping potions at the present. I'm going to go and obtain some before I return. So I went and crafted 2 sleeping potions. I didn't turn them into laced drinks because I kind of figured, well, it's not like the animals are exactly going to care whether or not it's an alcohol or not. So let's just start the trial and hope for the best. I'm not sure what to expect here. Kukadarg. Sukadarg. I don't know how to say it. Let's see. So, as previously mentioned, I'm going to try... Oh.
These beasts are feeding on that carcass. If only we could pour some sleeping potion on it.
Thank you. That's kind of what I thought, but they're quite... Oh. Opportunity? Nope.
You did it. They're sleeping. We
should
be able to pass without a fight.
Well, that was easy enough. Next. It's a good thing I did go and craft them then. The problem is I don't know if I brought enough. Enter the cave. Okay. I'm going to do a manual save here. Well, I think I don't have level 2 vigor, so I'm going to have to go the hard way. Presumably. Shoot. I can run, I don't have to kill him. Well, I mean, I don't know if triggering them counted for anything.
Watch out, Anadai. Look at the basin and the symbols
Anadai.
around it.
Oh.
Given the islanders' taste for rituals and enigmas, I think you should touch the water.
Okay.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree.
Lightning with an
I
E.
was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides.
I noticed we didn't
keys
even
for
get to see the
sacred
vision this time.
rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then
Snowflake.
the sun warmed me, and suddenly I bounced on the ground, and I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated.
I mean, clearly we're
I was
water
suddenly with
droplets.
you
This is
again.
the trial of water, after all. Search the area. Oh, I see. It's exactly the same. What's this? It doesn't...
This stone is blackened,
death.
eaten away.
Don't need that.
I think it is supposed to evoke death. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind.
Let's start with that. Is this Earth?
On this stone,
The sun.
is
No,
visible.
that won't be relevant. What is this?
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
I guess that would be the river, so I'm going to leave that. That's fire. I don't see this being relevant at all.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain.
I mean, I'm thinking just snowflake.
Here, this
And
looks
then
like a
water.
snowflake. Snow. Or
Unless
maybe
Earth is a
ice.
thing here.
This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life?
Yeah. Water stone. Ice stone. What is this one again? Sunstone. Don't think that's... No, they were warmed to melt. Firestone. Nice. Brain power. So you won't attack me now, right? Ooh. It's weird seeing one of these up close. I'm back after a brief interruption. And yeah, as I was trying to say, I really don't like the pulsating, face? Question mark? Or the belly, or anything. It's very buggy. It's kind of gross. But we never really get to see these without them in action, so... The top part of it makes me think of a crab. I don't want to think about the rest of it, though. Oh, that just... Taming it just means it disappears. Good enough. Moving on. I can't climb that. Oh, hello.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tir Fredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano.
We've seen this before.
One of the faces of Einon Mil Frichtemann.
Are we getting ported? Nope. Well, I guess. Alright, Glendon, how do we do? I know I failed one of the checks because I don't have enough vigor, but I ran past the monsters without killing them. That has to count for something, right? Oh.
Bertir to Mad on Olmanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
Thank you. Hi, Glendon, I'm back.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tir Fridi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. Another before you did the same. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats.
I assume those were the flying things?
Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man.
I've done it all.
You choose to trust the way of ruse and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enon Milfrictiman now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not
Who's your High
oppose
King right
that
now?
decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince him as well. Where can I find him?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared
Oh,
several
great.
months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council.
Okay, call for a meeting then.
There was Deirdre,
I know everyone now.
Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Siora. And divorced Tirce. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirce. Thank you, Glendon.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I have already met her.
I've met everyone.
She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekid and Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa Awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
Me too. Alright. Oh, Siora's... Oh, level up. I will take a new attribute point. Ooh, accuracy 4 is tempting. But I did say I wanted strength. So then I can start using this new weapon. No poison, but I think I can start... I can start coding it. Yes. And then it has limited uses. Okay. But it does stay, it looks like, so I won't be limited too much by it. Looks like I actually have to go back and talk to Constantine first about it, but I will talk to Siora first, because it looks like her loyalty mission's finally up. Hello, let me get you to friendly. No, not you.
Karans,
Let me get you to
I need
friendly
to talk
and
to
clear,
you.
finish off the everyone, basically.
I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Absolutely. Let's go there right now.
Of course. Let's go.
Let's question the missionaries about the agreement they reached with Queen Bladnid. That takes me back to Verdrad and to the village of Verdray. Back in Verdray, here are the missionaries. Alright, you people are probably lying to me as usual.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
Well, you can talk to me about the agreement with Bladnid.
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals. She had an engraver come to Falristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
Great.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Alright. Where is the inscribed stone? Is it on this map or is it somewhere else? Oh, it's all the way out there. But it's right next to the Farlistal clan. So I can easily reach that from here. Alright, where are you? Oh. Oh, I still have my coating, that's fine. Aren't these just random bandits? Yeah. They're what I call small fry. Super dead. Who else is there? Alright, free loot, I guess. I'm out of poison, so I should do it again. Oh, and here's the stone.
Here's the stone we were looking for.
Oh, great.
It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who
That's
makes
true,
the
someone
stone
carved
speak.
it.
There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadeg's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise.
I mean,
tell them
we
to
knew you
write,
had secret
and they
writings.
take care
This
of
was already established last time. Karadeg, Keeper of Promises. You are in the engraver's workshop, back in the village. That's fine. Just past the missionaries, it seems. Hello, Karadeg.
It looks like no one's
Oh.
there, but the door's left open.
Really?
empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted, engraved stone.
I'll take that.
What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
This workshop was purposely devastated.
The owner must have left in a hurry.
I am also going to swap out
destroying the
Afra
rest.
just to pick up Petrus
Unless
since this
someone
involves
else did this.
Teleme again.
We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Donkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg
Yes, I remember
originally
him.
belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
Let's do it. Let's see if we get attacked on the way out. No? Alright. Vigigador, here I come. I have arrived. That really didn't take long. I'm glad that this is all in the same map. Not that the loading times matter too much with this game now.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I need to talk about the Promise Keeper.
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Why not? Yeah, let's talk about the exile. Why can't you take him back?
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaise. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Fair enough. Where is he now then?
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
No, that is all.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
While Willem Seg, indeed. Oh, he's just literally in the woods over here. Okay. Petrus has now been swapped in place of Afra. Oh, well, too late for that now. And I'm fairly close to where Karadeg is supposed to be, at least according to my quest marker.
It is Karadeg.
Oh, he's still there. He's alive. That's good. Hello there.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Let's ask him about his role as Keeper of Promises.
Tell me
It's an
about your
impressive
role
title,
as
I'll say
Keeper
that.
of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you are a kind of cleric? Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
Yes, please tell me about the pact with Teleme.
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised.
Let me guess, you hid it somewhere really
No,
difficult,
don't
in a
make
cave or something.
I do not mean to
No?
disrespect you, but I will not. Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Let's offer for you to join the rebels then with my intuition.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you find them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donega.
I like how he just assumes that we're telling the truth about the rebel camp.
But thank you.
I mean, I could just be leading him to his death, but sure, why not?
That we will assist
He'll be
the priests in
selectively
their war against
suspicious.
the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village or renouncing our traditions.
What a surprise.
I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Isolde.
Alright. Oh. Yes, let's go directly. I don't want to have to run all the way. Alright, Isolde. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time, but here we are.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
You don't have to say it like that, jeez. Let's ask about Siora. I don't know if I've done this before.
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are right there, and you let him talk about you like this? Asir? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply. Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
Oh, he straight up doesn't answer. Fair enough. Let's talk about the agreement then.
Isolde, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
Let's mention that the stone was destroyed first.
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
That's not what it said.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Peleme -1, Nada's +1, okay.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
Nice. And now we are friendly with everybody. Perfect. I did see a note about failing to confront the missionaries, so I'm a little curious about that. But now that leaves us with just the main quest. I've now swapped out Petrus for Afra again, and let's return back to Constantine. Let's see how he's doing now. Oh.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound.
Where did Constantine even go? Why did he leave?
Like a landslide.
Why did he leave the palace?
I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Donegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, milady. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here?
Ask him where the attack took place.
Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors.
Ask about the purpose of the expedition.
My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow?
Well, he was probably desperate, right?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that islander had the high ground in the War of Wits.
Most people do, from what I've
to their
seen.
counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into again?
I am sorry, milady, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, milady.
I'm going on an adventure. Alright, on the High King's trail and searching for Constantine. So now it's split up into two separate quest lines again. I do want to continue talking to the High Kings, or rather, looking for the High King, so I'll do that first before continuing with Constantine's fate. Alright, time to find some mals. Hello. Letter from Lady Mirage. To the attention of Legate Desardet of the Congregation, Your Excellency, a messenger informed us of the arrival of a delegation from His Highness the Prince de Vespe. Oh, this is part of the DLC then. Led by his daughter. If possible, I would like you to get back to New Serene as soon as possible. I do not know how to react to the rather disturbing arrival of this family on Tierfredi. In the hope that this letter has found you in good health, I look forward to seeing you again. Lady Laurine de Mirage.
Lady Mirage tells me that a delegation from the de Vespe family just landed on the island.
From the look on your face, I take it their arrival is not good news. Are they that bad?
Their name was given to a deadly poison, the Draught of de Vespe. It's highly regarded among assassins, so there's good reason to worry. We should hasten to get back to New Serene.
Well, we're already in New Serene, but let's do this after we talk to all of the village heads. Hello, Lucas.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
Ask him about the High King.
I seek Vinbar, your High King. I was told you were among the last to have seen him.
I do not know if that is true. Others most certainly crossed this path after me. But since you have helped our island, it is only right that I help you in return. The last time I saw him, we were in Dorhat Genedu. He wanted us to help him decide what we should do about you. You, the Renaigse. Dedra and Bladnid wanted us to spill blood and chase you from our lands. Ulan's words were all honey, as is his talent, and wanted us to welcome you with open arms.
Okay, but what about you?
I attempted, as is my wont, to follow the path of wisdom, that which winds between the others. Vinbar was not convinced by any of us. He decided to turn to a far greater source of wisdom. He left us to go to the sanctuary to see Enonmil Frictimen.
Would he still be there?
I do not think so. The Great Mind must have guided his footsteps in a direction beyond our understanding. But he would not have abandoned his people without first seeing his own one last time. You should go to Wenshavar. Maybe there they would know where you could find him.
Thank you, Dunkas.
Question the High King's loved ones in Wenshavar. Okay. Well, it does sort of sound like Dunkus here is the moderate. He's the one who seeks the balance between the old and the new. I think I agree with him the most. Steiger Felag, the Rocky Steps. I don't think I've been here before. This might be a new map. Exciting. The Rocky Steps. Oh yeah, it's a completely new map. There's more to see. More to do. Oh. Let's go. Ow. Well, it didn't really hurt that much. Ow. Okay, well, that hurt. Nice. I should also probably talk to Siora. I just realized I didn't talk to her after her quest ended.
Could you help me once more?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Yes, indeed.
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
We can probably do that after... Yeah, I'm thinking we can still probably do that after doing the High King's Trail. Now, as I mentioned, I am going to explore a bit before going to the actual quest target. So, I'll see you on the other side. Nice. I've now established a camp in the far northwest corner of the map. I'm just going to proceed ahead, see what's up here, and then port back down to actually talk to the High King's loved ones. Whoa. I am.
Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks?
Why is it always the Bridge Alliance?
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that...
Not great. Don't do that. Can I help, please?
These monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
Alright, but how do I get down there? I have to run all the way around? Ugh.
But I recognize this face. Lady de Sade, what a pleasure to see you again. What good wind brings you?
Is this the guy I freed earlier?
Are monsters. They just tortured a woman, and then they say hello, as if it were nothing.
I'm sure that they will explain what pushes them to treat her this way.
Believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told us what we wanted. You see, we have been studying these beings that show, like you, such strange markings on their bodies. We call them metamorphs, but the natives call them Onol Manawi. And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard talk of a cavern of knowledge. The savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly all the secrets that interest us. We discovered one here, but are unable to enter. This woman, she knows how to enter. But as you have witnessed, she refuses to tell us how. To know we are so close to understanding such a fascinating phenomenon, and to be able to do nothing. Let's just say it has made us aggressive.
It's extremely regrettable. Free her. We would like to have a word with her.
She won't tell you anything. Let us handle this. She will give in at some point.
Lady de Sardet has a soft spot for the savages, but she understands the price of knowledge.
Oh hey, this is the guy from before as well.
She spared my life during our last encounter.
Remind them of their rescue.
Have you already forgotten all that you owe me? Without me, you would all be locked away in
Yeah, all
Duran's
three of them.
jails, or likely even dead. I took you for sages, doctors, but you are nothing more than a gang of skin flayers. You have made me regret my actions.
It is true that we indeed owe you our lives, but all this knowledge, ripe for the picking.
No knowledge justifies treating anyone this way.
Ugh, free her now. We shall leave. Nothing more holds us here.
Alright. Where is she? Oh. Before I free you, the Cave of Knowledge is up here. It said that I failed the talk to the loved ones. So I must have missed some dialogue, but maybe doing that saving her kept her alive.
Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wenshavar that you and you alone could tell us
We
where
were
to
not
find
told that
High
actually,
King
but okay.
Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe that this is where he is hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me. The Cave of Knowledge is a bit further north.
Okay, I'm kind of hoping that by finding her immediately instead of talking to the villagers that maybe I saved her from death. I don't know. I may go back off camera just to see the dialogue. I don't think it'll be anything that changes it. More than likely the dialogue would have been, oh, you need to find Sarah, who's gone missing. She went north, and then leading me to the same place. That's my guess. But if it's not, then I will include it in the video. I'm actually going to check that now. So yes, I went back. It's just incidental dialogue that sends me to find Siora here. Not Siora, sorry, Sarah here. There's some additional information as well that I could ask them about, but I will try to do that perhaps after I've done this quest. Another root door, alright.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you are not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you spared these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect.
Well, I mean, Siora is a Doneigad, so we should be fine.
We have not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
Okay, well. Cave of Knowledge. Let's see what we find in here.
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he is walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Oh. And then I can keep going. Right. Looks like there's really not much else I can do other than keep going, so let's do it. That's a drop down, nothing beyond that. Here's another fresco.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who
Oh, am I about to
transforms
see the
himself
bird,
into some
Nadaig?
kind of enormous bird.
He is a Denegad, becoming a Nadaig Menemen. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Donegada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enon Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Alright. Moving on to the third one. It says to explore the cave right here. I'm not allowed to climb that. Oh. Seed of the Mountain Gate, and then elemental damage. I'll take it all.
Given how well hidden this seed was...
Was it well hidden, though?
Open an
It's
important
right here.
Passage. All we have to do is find out which.
This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. It seems that this door is just in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I have run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here, there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The Caverns of Knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place, where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
Interesting. This is all very fascinating. I kind of want to see the process actually happen, but I feel like it would... Like, even if it was to quote-unquote happen in front of us, it would just be like, oh, look away and suddenly they're a monster or something.
On this one we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see a path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enon Milfrichtemen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
Okay.
With all that we have learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there is still enough of him left to answer us.
What do you hope to ask of him?
We hope that he will agree to take us into the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu.
What do you hope to ask of him? Why would the Renaigse? It matters
Didn't you
not.
just say that?
My head spins. I will wait for you outside.
Can you
Please go ahead. We will join you shortly.
I was going to say, take me with you so I don't have to run all the way out.
I think this woman's departure is suspicious.
A little.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
Oh, is she going to lock us in?
This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
We should have noticed that she did not trust us. Well, let's search. There must be another exit to this cave.
Yeah, we're already on the way out, so... Find the passage in the mountain. All the way down there? Yikes. Let me go back and talk to the wench of our people before going up there. I was really hoping for me to be able to slide down this ramp. It would have been fun. The slope, I mean.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
Looks like there's still more to go. Any other surprises for me, Sarah? Let's go into Wenshavar proper and try to talk to some of the villagers here, if they still have the dialogue. You are one of the people I can speak to. Yep.
Bird Tirtomad on Almanawi. Esqueto.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
Yes. Tell me about your village.
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshavar means the water of the peaks in our language. The sky is our roof, the mountain our cradle, and the birds our companions. They offer us their feathers that we weave with wool to make clothing that is appreciated by the Donegada. And also, of course, it is the village that has given birth to the one chosen for our Hoi King for many cycles. Anything else?
Yes, I do have more questions. What about the High King, then?
What can you tell me about the High King? You must know him well.
He is a great Donegad. Wise, just, and through him, the Enon Milfrictimen makes their voice be known. But he has been gone for several moons. What the mountain gives us, sometimes it takes away. And I, for one, believe that the mountain has taken him back. Anything else?
Yep. What about Sarah?
Tell me about Sarah.
She is a ferocious warrior. And like I told you, she is the Menundanem, the companion of the whole.
You actually never told me this,
They gave
but okay.
themselves one to the other many cycles ago. And their bond is very strong. Perhaps that is why she has left. Because she no longer could bear his absence. Anything else?
No children from the Union? Fair enough.
Goodbye.
Wa'awalamseg.
Kwa'awalamseg. Pretty sure there's another person down here who I can talk to. You don't have anything to say, right? Yeah, not you. But you had dialogue.
Word Tirtumad. It is rare to see Renaigse here. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes. Let me ask about the village.
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshavar is a place of peace and meditation. The troubles with the Renaigse are far from here. We weave feathers, and we do not interfere with the problems on the plains.
It seems strange that one of your own became High King.
It was because of his wisdom that he was chosen, in a time where those from the faraway islands were not yet here. Anything else?
Yep, what about the High King then?
You must know the High King, Vinbar. What can you tell me about him?
He was one of the greatest Donegada, wise amongst the wise. But the arrival of the Renaigse troubled him. He was afraid that you would be like the people of the sea. He traveled the island far and wide, saw the other kings and queens, and consulted the other Donegada. And then he spent more and more time speaking with En on Milfrichtimen. He moved away from us until we hardly saw him at all. Anything else?
Thank you for your help.
Wa Aulemseg.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else out here. It's pretty, but no, I think that's it. So I'm going to go back up north to get to the Rocky Steps. I'm just glad that this map is relatively small. I also came up here much earlier. Well, not much earlier, but earlier before going to the story areas, and cleared out all the mobs here. So now we have reached the passage in the mountains, I believe.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. In fact,
Oops. On the High King's Trail. We're now in a passage. Very nice, very pretty. Oh, a chest. That was not worth my time, but okay. And there's also a tree branch that I can walk across with my vigor, so I assume there must be some sort of loot all across from there. Probably nothing of consequence as well. Yeah. Yeah, nothing special. Oh, okay. Just some loot? Yeah, nothing other than that, I guess. It's a really weird camera angle. Okay. Well, clearly I can't climb that right now, so up the ladder I go. I hear a monster breathing over there. Which is a little concerning, but I'm pretty confident I can take on anything in here. Oh, these are annoying though. Free XP though. Let's coat. Okay. I will say, poison has been really effective basically throughout the game at this point. It seems to cut right through the actual armor itself, which is nice. Oh, no.
Karans, you don't seem to like the woman who landed on the island. But is she not of your own people from the continent? Our clans are sometimes prone to disputes. which can sometimes last a long time. But your reaction proves that this mutual hate is powerful and long-lived. I hope it won't blind you. Anything else?
I'm not 100% sure which women you're talking about right now, unfortunately. At any rate, why were you so certain about the missionaries lying?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying?
Well, it's her mother.
After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
Yeah, you might have done it to protect you.
I understand. However, couldn't she have renounced it in hope of protecting her daughters?
Perhaps. But she knew us just as well as we knew her. And she knew that we'd rather die in battle than renounce our beliefs. Anything else?
Why are you and your sister so different?
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Iseld is not on Olmenawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
Well, I'm glad you're gentler.
I have no trouble believing it. And I'm glad that out of the two sisters, it is the gentler one who is by my side now.
Gentler? Really? The lion soldier on the battlefield would not have agreed. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for the time being. Thank you.
I must leave you. See you later.
I'm glad I accidentally found the additional dialogue there. Up I go. Oh, so this is what one of those looks like. I definitely have not fought one of these yet. That also... I've seen them in the field before, once. I'm not sure how much damage it will do. But I will happily get some free damage in, if allowed. Nope. It does a lot of damage. No. I am poisoned, and they are poisoned. I will heal because it gets rid of the poison. I'll do it again because magic comes back fairly quickly. Okay. That's a lot of AoE. Those tails are long. Ow. I can't help but notice Afra's down. Okay. You gonna spit at me or something? Oh, the tail swipe. It was close. Oh, hey, Afra. Let's try that again. I'm sure there's a peaceful way across. But I choose not to go for it. Ow. That tail slice is brutal. Okay, we made it. I just had to play patiently. As is the case a lot of the time, I think. Yeah, both routes would have taken me to the same place, I think. Although that's different. Maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, so that would have taken me down a drop. I'm not sure what that is around the corner, so I will take a look at all this first. If it's nothing interesting, I'll skip it. Oh, ambush. That it? Alright. That was pretty much it. Okay, so nothing really of note. Oh. Mene Falag. I guess that's where we're going. Unexpected map change, but sure. Let's go. The Rocky Mountain. Okay, looks like a small map as well. Maybe there will be a camp here.
Finally. We've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers.
They are extremely long.
Oh, we're about to fight a
I
Nadaig.
know of no species of bird that sports such plumage.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains.
Yeah, we're about to get in a fight. I can smell it.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
I have no doubt of that. Considering the trail, there's only one path. Oh, this is a boss fight area. Is it not? I keep going up? Okay, but let me at least look in the cave, if I can. Nothing of note. Okay.
Over there, more feathers.
More of these giant feathers.
We're on the right trail.
Message to the attention of Professor Sarah Fedin. Professor, you will find the ammunition you've ordered in these crates. There should be enough to fight the creature you told us about. Fighting a flying creature is certainly much easier with good rifles. Wishing you a good hunt. Okay. So yeah, it turns out vigor is quite important for finding all these Sarah Fedin notes. But they don't really seem that important in the grand scheme of things. Alright, so we have another one of these root
We
doors.
found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. I hope he'll agree to help us enter the heart of the mountain. All that remains is to find a way to get in. This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it is obstructed. He knows how to protect his home.
Oh, a camp. Alright, there's more than one.
A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
Okay, but what about this one?
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? How can we learn which plant seed is required?
Vinbar was distant. He spoke little. Only one person shared both his life.
Are you telling me we
and
need to
his
find Sarah
secrets.
again?
You are right. We need to find this Sarah. The seed that I have is not enough. I need to find Sarah. She might be able to help. Let's return to the village.
Find and question Sarah. Again? Yeah, I guess I don't have any other choice right now. Alright. Wrong button. Nope. No. That's where I am now. I need to go back here to question Sarah. Presumably. Oh, and there's another quest available.
Karans, do you need something?
No.
I must leave you. See you later.
I'm already doing that quest, though. Okay.
Sarah doesn't seem to have returned to her village. Someone here might know where to find her.
These village folk are not the talkative type. It would be a waste of time.
We must find Constantine. The High King can wait.
Really? So you're just telling me not to do it right now? The High King can wait and just go do Constantine's quest? That's weird. They're just forcing me off of this quest. Okay, well... Constantine can wait too, because I'm going to do more of... Queen's Farewell. So, teleport here. Isolde, I'm back.
Siora, Asir, what do you...
Let's talk about the Queen's funerals.
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Isolde. It is high time we did, I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Isolde, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
Probably a fair thing. A fair thing to fear, I guess. Because you probably don't know all the rituals required. Now, I don't know where Tumulus is. Vastrigan. Oh, this is the place where I failed multiple times while exploring. And it's a pain in the butt to get to. So I'll cut it right to the entryway.
We are approaching Vathrigan. This is where I will perform the ritual. This burial mound has been the final resting place of our queens for generations. It must be prepared before we can start the ritual.
I don't feel like fighting those right now.
Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
You think intruders would risk coming here?
There. Tenlands. This is not their natural habitat at all. We cannot leave them here. So close to the burial mound.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I remember failing here a while ago. The good news is I'm probably double the level I used to be when I first got here. And while they're annoying now, they don't one-shot me or two-shot me anymore. They're still annoying, I would say, but nowhere near as bad. Level up.
What they are doing in this area, you never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's remains.
I'm actually not sure what to get right now. This makes me tankier. Stasis, Shield of the Enlightened. And I can't just jump to it. It's a new spell, increases armor and regenerates it. Might be useful. But this is AoE damage right here. But I already have the bomb. But I could go down the magic route, replace the other weapon, and use ranged. Shadow Missile, yeah. I don't know if this will replace the smaller weapon or not. I guess I could test that, but I'll do that after. Let's try to destroy some of these nests. That's fine, you're gonna die from poison. Or get shot, one or the other. Oh, please, come on. Wow. It still does a lot of damage. Okay, so I just have to keep in mind that those will still spawn. That's fine. Let's move on to the next set then. It's nice to actually see the sense of progression, because there was, of course, a point where we were completely being destroyed by this. Granted, I was probably super underleveled, and I've improved quite a lot since then. Armor-wise, I guess, or gear-wise. Maybe not skill-wise, but... Oh. Also, where is my range? Yeah, okay, there she is. Oh. Okay, well that was a combo. Poison will do it. Alright.
These beasts will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
I think I bought
some
some already.
If we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village
I bought them a
artisan
long time
already
ago.
sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
Okay, I have the sensors and now I need to get the lotion. But she wants me to craft it? This is probably where the funeral will happen, or maybe this is where she'll massage the body. That's an interesting statue, question mark, a root. There's a few of them actually. Okay. Intriguing. This is probably like a sacred place. Now I have to run all the way back and craft the thing. Wonderful. Mortuary lotion. Perfect. Easy.
We have all that we need. Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in place.
Yes, please take me directly. I don't want to have to run again. Thank you.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
Yes. I do. Okay.
There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, Onal Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside. Oh, these rituals are demanding.
Is it over, or are you waiting for your sister?
But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who was dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
Excellent. And so there's still the DLC quest, which I think I'll actually do next episode. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today, and that you're doing well wherever you are. Next episode, we're going to start the Devesp DLC. I hope you're excited for that. Have a great day. Bye-bye.